Well, other than a few champions, not much has changed in the WWE since you last saw me. We had a Monday Night Raw today. Was it good? Was it bad? Only one way to find out. Let's talk wrestling. Before we do, though, make sure to hit that button to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Come and follow me. I try to post every day. I know I haven't been here in a while, but I try to post every day. So come, be a part of it. Don't you want to say you were here first? Now, let's talk wrestling. Now, before we get into it, though, I do want to apologize for not being around this last week. I had a bit of a family emergency, so I wasn't able to record. But I'm back now. I'm here for you guys, trying to post every day again. So let's get back into it. Monday Night Raw today, mid Monday Night Raw. Is that what young people say nowadays? Mid? Is it a thing still? I don't know. We started off with CM Punk coming out. He's our new champion. That's one thing that changed since I was last here. CM Punk's our new champion. Great promo. Calls out a lot of great champions or a lot of potential contenders for his championship. Calls out AJ Styles. Calls out JD McDonough. Awesome. Just I don't even remember all the names he said, but did a bunch of really good shout outs to some people. Kind of let it be known that he was going to be a fighting champion. All on board. Great. Love to see CM Punk with gold. Did that thing again where he talked about he's here. He's not here to make friends. He's here to make money. And then he added to win championships. Which, if you don't remember, that was his first promo he cut on WWE when he returned. He said, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And then he made friends. But he said this time in relation to Jey Uso. Will Jey Uso be his friend? Will Jey Uso not? Spoiler alert, he's his friend. Yeah, great promo from CM Punk. Didn't expect anything less. I mean, the man is great. He is the best in the world. I don't know if you heard, but yeah, people are saying he's the best in the world. He was immediately cut off by Jake Paul. Jake Paul? Logan Paul. I don't know. They're both trash. So one of those guys, Logan Paul. Immediately cut off by Logan Paul. Logan Paul came out. Everybody was like, I mean, not that guy. Anyone but that guy. Like, seriously, anyone challenge him except for this guy. Logan Paul comes out. He kind of says that he's next in line. He's not. Gets immediately interrupted by the Vision, where the Vision's like, you can go if you want. We're here for CM Punk. He does then leave. Has like a little bit of a change of heart and then fights the Vision with CM Punk. Kind of a weird moment where we were like, is Logan Paul turning face? Spoiler alert, he's not. He's Logan Paul and he's always a heel because he's a terrible person. But yeah, that was the first segment. The Vision then laid out Logan Paul in the middle of the ring. CM Punk came back in with a chair, kind of destroyed both of them. Before this, Paul Heyman's promo for the Vision was, that they are number 1 and number 2 in line. It's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker who are number 1 and number 2 in line for this championship, for CM Punk's championship. Everyone else is just in a line to get in line, kind of thing. Great promo by Paul Heyman. Again, didn't expect anything less. Eventually I do feel like this is where CM Punk is going to lose his championship. He is going to lose it to Braun Breaker. I don't know when. Maybe after War Games. I do think that they've kind of hinted at the War Games match. So it won't be at War Games, but yeah, I don't know. Cool. I love CM Punk as champion. I can't wait to see what he does. Guy looks great with that belt, man. He really does. We then get into a match between Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella versus the Judgment Day versus Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, where super unexpectedly Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez get the win. Super unexpected. Roxanne gets the pin on Nikki Bella because why is Nikki Bella teaming up with Stephanie Vaquer? I don't know. Probably also setting up a War Games match. Blech. I'm over this whole Nikki Bella thing. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Who invited her on? Get out of here, Nikki Bella. But because of that win, that Raquel and Roxanne got over Stephanie and Nikki. Next week, we will have a championship match between Raquel Rodriguez and Stephanie Vaquer. Cool. I'm sure that match is going to be great because Stephanie Vaquer is literally the best women's wrestler on that Raw roster right now. I said it. I'm here. I said it. What's up? Come at me, Rhea Ripley fans. Come at me, Io Sky fans. She is the best female wrestler on the Raw roster. Boom. After that, what did we get after this? Oh, we got Penta versus the Americanos between La Grande Americano. Obviously, the Americanos all got involved, but Penta against El Grande Americano. I don't know why, but it was a thing. Penta squeezed out a win, even though there was interference by, I think their names are Rio and Bravo. Really subtle, WWE. Really, really subtle. But Penta did get the win because Penta's the best, and we all know that Penta is the best. Mexican Destroyer, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Penta gets the win. We love Penta here. After that Penta match, I believe it was another tag team match between, well, no. At some point, we get interruption by Becky Lynch, where Becky comes out and basically calls out Maxine Dupree. She's like, you're in the big times now, and get ready to get smacked, kind of thing, right? Love it. I love that they're continuing the story between Becky Lynch and Maxine. I kind of want Maxine to dethrone her now. Like, that's definitely what they're hinting at. They've gotten 2, like, non-title changing wins for Maxine over Becky. Let's just do it, right? Like, let's blame it on Becky losing her mind, because that is what she's doing, right? She's spiraling. That is what Becky Lynch is doing in the storyline. So let's put the title on Maxine Dupree. Why not? Even if it's just for a day, have her lose it the next day. Who cares? But I'm all for it. Let's give the title to Maxine Dupree. I do believe that after that, we got the Kabuki Warriors versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. I don't know. I haven't done this in a while. Guys, relax. All right. So it was it was Bayley and Lyra Valkyria against the Kabuki Warriors, where the Kabuki Warriors did get a win. This match was awesome. Everyone in this match just is great. Lyra is just amazing. I feel like Lyra is wrestler of the year. I don't know, but I feel like everyone she's wrestled has had their best match against her. So, yeah, so Kabuki Warriors get the win. They then try to beat down Bayley and Lyra Valkyria in the middle of the ring, get weirdly interrupted by Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I say weirdly because the way that they ran in and the camera work as they were running in was like bad. It was really bad. But at some point, I think it's next week. I don't know if they said it was next week, but I'm assuming it's next week. We're going to get Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus the Kabuki Warriors for those tag team championships. I do want the Kabuki Warriors to win. Before this match, I forgot to mention, right, as Becky Lynch was leaving from cutting this weird promo where she interrupted the show thing, she's leaving up the ramp as the Kabuki Warriors are coming out, and she has this like really cool stare down with Asuka. So I kind of also want Asuka to take that championship from her. Let's make Asuka 2 belts. Who cares? Let's throw all the things at Asuka. Asuka's amazing. Asuka's amazing, and she deserves more. She deserves better than WWE give her. Let's give her all the championships. Everyone. We then get a promo by Dominik Mysterio where he calls himself the greatest luchador, like he does. Calls himself the greatest Mysterio, the greatest luchador. He gets interrupted by Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's like, you can't call yourself the greatest luchador. What about El Santos? What about El Blue Demon? He's like, what about Eddie Guerrero? And then Dom's like, don't talk about my dad. I love that. That was hilarious. This is eventually going to end in a feud between Dom and Rey Mysterio, because it should. It's going to end in Rey Mysterio retiring. It'll probably be a cabellera versus mascara match, so hair versus mask match, like they do in lucha libre all the time. Um, and if Ray loses, he has to retire. And I think that it would be kind of poetic. It would be great. It would be very sad, and probably where we get Dominik's face turn, uh, if and when he retires his dad, and then kind of has like a real human moment and just like hugs his dad in the middle of the ring. And I think that that would be perfect. I think if WWE is planning anything for these two, that 100% needs to be what they're planning. I don't know if it'll be this WrestleMania, next WrestleMania. I don't know if it'll be in 10 years. But whenever it is, that should be how they retire Rey Mysterio. And I don't think Rey would want it any other way. But anyway, we are reigniting that feud. We'll probably get a match, probably for the AAA Mega Campeonato. Because who doesn't want to see Dom versus Rey again? And doing it in AAA, doing it for that championship, hell yeah, let's do it. So that happened. Ray or Dominik then runs back to the Judgment Day clubhouse, complaining like he does. Runs into, he goes into Judgment Day clubhouse. Finn and JD are getting ready for the match. They're upset with Dom because I guess Dom celebrated his championship without them. I don't know, it's weird. Roxanne then pulls Dom aside and he's like, hey, you should go out there and help these guys on their match. Because we are getting the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD McDonough versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, AJ Lee for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I don't know what they're called. I don't know if they're the World or the Heavyweight or the WWE Heavyweight or the WWE World. They're the ones on Raw. The Raw Tag Team Championships. Great match, because when the hell do Finn Balor and AJ Styles have a bad match? Great match. JD McDonough's so good. I agree with CM Punk. This guy deserves a push, and we need to push him fast, and he deserves it. And I said it twice, but that's because he really deserves it. But anyway, great match. Dragon Lee, I don't know what he's doing with AJ Styles. Okay, whatever, fun. I don't like them as a tag team. I don't like them as tag team champions. I also don't want the Judgment Day tag team champions. I don't know. Let's put it on an actual tag team. Let's put it on the War Raiders. Let's put it on the New Day. Let's put it on a team that's an actual tag team. Why are we wasting AJ Styles' time? The man has few days left. He has a year left with us. Let's stop wasting him in tag team matches. Anyway, I hope they take these tag team championships away from him soon. I'm glad that they didn't take them away to put him on the Judgment Day again. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee get the win. Dominik does come out to help, but it's not his fault that they fail, right? He definitely tried to help, but Judgment Day did end up losing to AJ Styles. Did was it a style clashing finale? Is that what it's called? No, that's not it. I don't know. Styles Clash. He did a Styles Clash on JD McDonough to get the pin for the 1-2-3, and AJ Styles and Dragon Lee retain. No fallout from the Judgment Day here because, like I said, Dominik actually did help the Judgment Day. They just couldn't pull it off. So the Judgment Day don't get their titles back. Thank God. Anyway, we then get the announcement for the Time Is Now tournament, I think is what it's called. It's the tournament to see who John Cena's last opponent is. We get 2 matches announced for next week on Monday Night Raw. Both of them are going to be awesome. So we have Rusev against what's his face? It's Rusev against Wepa King. It is Rusev against Damian Priest. Guys, it took me way longer to think of that. Like, I stopped the video. I was like, what's his name? I looked it up. Like, I went through the WWE roster. And before I could find it, I was like, it's Damian Priest. Rusev versus Damian Priest is the first match. This will probably have some Aleister Black interference, and Rusev will get the win, as he should, honestly. He has actual history with John Cena, I keep saying Aleister Black, Damian Priest has unfinished business with Aleister Black. I don't know. It seems like that feud is continuing, so I'm taking Rusev for this one. And then the second match will be Shinsuke Nakamura against Sheamus. It wasn't going to happen again. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sheamus is the second match in that tournament. Sheamus has to win, right? I don't know why. I just feel like Sheamus has to win. I think, it's hard, right? Because Sheamus has. Oh, I forgot. During that whole Judgment Day match thing, Sheamus actually came out to neutralize Dominik Mysterio. So now he has beef with Dominik. Intercontinental Championship, anyone? Which means that Dominik is probably going to interfere in that match, but also, like, Shinsuke has MFT business, so will the MFTs interfere? I don't know. That one's a toss-up. I want Sheamus to win, but I also want Sheamus to just go after the Intercontinental Championship and stop with these side quests. So, Rusev and Sheamus are my picks on those matches. We'll see. We should get more matches this week, later on this week on Friday Night Smackdown. We'll see how it goes. We then get our main event, which is going to be CM Punk and Jey Uso against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. This feels like we traveled 4 weeks in the past. We're getting the Vision against the two top baby faces again. And I think we were all kind of expecting a heel turn from Jey Uso, but it never came. It never came. It ended in a double countout. Yay. The match was actually pretty good, but ended in a double countout, and they all brawled outside for a bit. The Vision really destroyed Jey Uso, not really even CM Punk. CM Punk got kind of smashed against the barricade by Bronson Reed after the match, but Jey Uso was the one that was destroyed. Like, he was speared by Braun Breaker, then he was thrown in the ring, then he got a tsunami by Bronson Reed. Love that. Love the little arm thing he does, right? Because, yeah, why not? I don't know. I don't know if I hate. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was just whatever. Logan Paul does then come out to kind of side with CM Punk against the Vision, and everyone's like, "Wait, are we getting Logan Paul babyface?" No, puts on his brass knuckles and he punches CM Punk in the face. Yay! I mean, I kind of prefer this rather than them trying to feed us babyface Logan Paul again. Remember when he had a match against The Miz? And we were supposed to pretend like he was the good guy? That was dumb. That was dumb on WWE. But, yeah, so Logan Paul punched CM Punk. He then handed his brass knuckles to Paul Heyman. So it's like weird. It's like, is he now in Division? Or is this just like temporary because we have War Games? I think it's the second. I think it's just temporary because we have War Games. Listen, if you guys watch this channel, you guys know that I have been pushing for the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six at War Games. It looks like that's not happening. It looks like we're getting this instead. I don't like it. Anyway, that was tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think this is going in the comment. I don't know. It all just felt kind of like, okay, yeah. A lot of tag team matches, 4 tag team matches. Good tag team matches, but 4 tag team matches. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say about it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Since you made it this far, make sure to drop a like. I do want to take a moment again to apologize for being away for this past week. Like I said, I did have a family emergency, which I thought I'd be able to record some sort of like makeshift videos while I was away. I did catch up on wrestling. It took me a little bit, but I did catch up on wrestling. So I'm actually you guys will see a video in the next few days about just stuff that I didn't get a chance to talk to that I kind of want to talk about. So, but again, thank you guys for bearing with me. To those of you who watch my videos, thank you. And I'm glad to be back. And we're going to try to post every day again. So just stay tuned and stick around. Anyway, make sure to drop a like if you made it this far. Make sure to drop a comment. Let me know what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw today. Let me know what you guys think. Where do you guys think this is going? It's definitely going toward War Games, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. As always, go touch some grass, you nerds. Peace.